life. You look great, as usual. What a beautiful ensemble.
Thank you so much. You know I had to come suited and booted for you, baby.
No, I mean, thank you. Vivica, just put your feet on those feet.
Oh, you got it.
You know, simple nude shoes, sometimes that's the right thing, everybody.
Saint Laurent?
Saint Laurent?
Yes, darling.
Cavalli?
Cavalli, darling.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you know your designers.
Well,
you know.
No, I read the signature on the side of the leg. It says it outside. Oh, no, Viv.
Always keeps it real. I love you.
Okay, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my sister.
And you look absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, I made sure that, the show's coming out, so I couldn't show up with, promoting a show that's fabulous and being a little chunky monkey, so.
Well, yeah,
Mommy been drinking her water and kale and salmon,
if you're going to be the pimpstress, then you've got to work the part.
Absolutely.
Do you have a resolution?
To have fun, to make sure that I have fun. Yes.
As opposed to?
To be honest with you, 2016 for me, I planted so many seeds and I worked and I worked and I worked that I just didn't get to have fun. So for 2017, I'm gonna have a little bit more fun, still work hard, but just have fun and enjoy it because, like let's just say the last week, that week that we lost George Michael, Carrie Fisher, her mom and everything.
Right?
It lets us know, especially like you said, in our age group, it lets you know that life is short.
Yeah.
And so many times we work so hard that we forget to have fun.
No, I don't.
Well, sometimes I do.
My middle name is fine.
I know that's right.
But
every day.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to climb the Himalayan?
Oh, hell no.
Right. What is fun?
No, fun for me, just, hang out with my god babies a little bit more, hang out with my family a little bit more, maybe do a little bit more traveling. Just have some more fun.
Dating?
Okay. I would like to, sure.
Okay, because I saw over the holidays you spent time with your nephews.
My godsons.
Your godsons, I'm sorry.
Yes, Christian and Quinny.
Very cute.
Thank you.
But I didn't see.
And that's Donovan, too.
I didn't see, a little boyfriend or something going on.
Girl, still happily single, but taking applications,
But you know what though?
Because I told you, I'm praying for God to send me a good man, and I'm going to have the patience to wait for a good man.
But you have to get out there and make it happen. So here's my thing.
Okay.
Your very good friend, Star Jones, is an inspiration, one of the many, along with Fran Drescher and some other women who didn't get married or find that deep love until later on in life.
Yes.
Now Star is married, she lives in Chicago, she's got a stepson.
Yes.
I'm like, look at Star go.
Yes.
So it's not too late, Viv.
Oh no, we gonna keep hope alive. Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm still gonna work, live, and have fun. I've never needed to be completed by a relationship.
Well, here's the thing, right? So on the commute this morning, I'm like,
yeah.
No, because I'm not asking you about 50 Cent. I don't want to ask you about that. But now you forced me to ask you about it because no, but here's why. Because as long as you're going to clap back, then you make it a story. When they, you know what I'm saying? He can bark all he wants, but until you say something, it's not a story. Now you say something, and by the way, clever. Very clever you are, very clever. But do you think that will event, this right here, girl. Do you think that this is going to stop you from finding
That was then, this is now. I ran into him last night at the Knicks game.
Okay, and I was going to ask you about that. Yeah. Okay. Focus. Okay, so the Knicks played last night.
Right.
Vivica was there.
Yes.
50 was there. You didn't know he was going to be there.
No, I didn't.
And he didn't know that she was going to be there. Got to go right for what the girls ask. What were you wearing?
I had on these black leather pants, had my booty like pow.
Okay.
And a gray sweater and a Helen Yarmack fur. Mother was suited and booted. So,
Okay.
So I did look good. I appreciate that. Makeup was snatched.
Okay. Who were your wing people?
I was with my publicist, BJ Coleman, one of my very best friends.
BJ.
You know BJ. He's always with me.
Okay, so
Yes.
BJ knows how to then handle. Come on, Vivica. You know, we can walk past him. You don't have to go out the back door or whatever. Did you walk past 50? Did
No,
you see
I
him?
walked to him. It is so time for this to be over with, as far as beefing back and forth.
Please stop.
Yes, no, and that is exact. I walked over to him and I said, Happy New Year.
And who was he with?
He was with some guys. I don't remember them.
Yeah.
Well, not being mean, I just didn't know who they were. So but I introduced myself and said hello to everyone.
Now, was it at the concession stand
No,
or
it
down
was
at the
in
front
private.
row? In
No,
private.
It was in private. They have a room in Madison Square Garden.
In the back.
That's very lovely, and
Yes.
they treated me lovely. Thank you, Madison Square Garden. The seats, everything was dope.
And
but anyway,
so
back to this.
So there were
Yes.
no fans.
No fans, no cameras, no nothing. And
Perfect.
someone has to be the bigger person, and so I walked over to him.
Okay.
And we sat. I gave him a hug. We talked for a few minutes, and that was that. And hopefully,
A few minutes. How many?
Ooh, when it was, I think about 5 or so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Look,
Don't forget.
Did you smell good, like when you hugged?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the boobs were up.
Yes.
Like now.
Yeah.
Was he
More than
giving you more looks than me? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you know, you guys, I know y'all don't know, but I will always have love for him. As much as we've been through,
Yeah.
I will always have love for him. I've said that he was literally like my true love, and I hated that we had to. He was, you guys, and I hated to have to beef with him, but I don't let nobody mess with me. I ain't no punk, and y'all know that.
I didn't know he was your true love.
But I did. I loved him, and I told him last night, I always love you. We're not meant to be together, but I'll always have love for you.
Oh, do you want a tissue?
No, I'm okay.
You are gorgeous. Okay. All right. Let's get off of that.
Yeah.
And no, she doesn't need a tissue. I think you
good,
escaped.
you guys, yeah.
She's from Detroit. You're from Detroit.
I'm from Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
baby.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Midwest,
Right?
Midwest.
Right. She's not crying.
Yes,
not like that.
not at all.
Okay. So now, let's talk about your new show,
Yes.
where you could perhaps find low-key new love.
No.
You.
I am not dating the help. No. And I don't mean that mean, but these are my boys and my family. We work together. No, come on, you know what I meant. I mean, I love my boys, and we work together, and all of us have a very professional relationship. There are days that I do lose focus when they walk by me with all of that going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Let's keep that real, because baby, some days I'm like, refocus, Vivica, damn. Okay.
Okay, so the show is called Black Magic.
Yes, it is. And this
What's
was
it all
my
about?
brainchild. I did a film called Chocolate City with Jean-Claude Lemaire, and I said, listen, this is the gift that can literally keep on giving. These guys, we could do a reality show, we could do a tour. And so he said, hey, okay, how about you go pitch it with me? We pitched it to Howard Owens at Propgate. He was having a meeting that day with a gentleman from Lifetime. And he said, do you mind sticking around pitching it to him? They literally bought it, 8 episodes. A year later, here we are.
Wow.
It's the fastest I've ever life, honey.
I remember I remember last time you were here, you mentioned it briefly, but now you're here, it's come to fruition. So look, Vivica has a special surprise for our audience.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Vivica.
You guys, you remember I told you, Mama likes to keep it tight and right, and I was gonna, bring y'all a little magic. So come on, boys. Come show us